Hello, I am Captain AHS. Have you ever wondered where dromedary camels roam and polar bears make their icy homes? Today, we're going on an adventure to discover the habitats of these incredible animals.
What's this box doing here?
It says we have to discover the great adventure.
Looks like Captain AHS has sent a special challenge for us.
Yes, this is a real-life animal search. It says that you have to figure out where camels and polar bears live by solving clues. Let's get started.
Wow, it's so hot here. Baba, where are we?
You've just entered the desert, one of the hottest and driest places on Earth. Look around. Who do you think lives here?
It must be this guy. But how does a camel survive in such a hot place, Baba?
Excellent question, Mina. The dromedary camel is amazing. Its one hump stores fat, not water, which helps it survive when there's no food or water for days. It's perfectly built for the desert.
Wait, but the sand is so hot. How do camels walk on it?
Camels have wide feet that help them walk on the sand without sinking. And their long legs keep them far from the heat of the ground. Plus, they have special eyelashes to protect their eyes from sandstorms.
And it's so strong. Camels can carry heavy loads across the desert.
That's right. People have used camels for transportation for thousands of years. They can go for days without water because they store it in their bodies.
So the camel lives in places like this, in the desert where it's super hot and dry.
Exactly. Now, let's find out where our other friend, the polar bear, lives. Ready?
It's freezing here, Baba. Where are we now? Is this where the polar bear lives?
Yes, you've arrived in the Arctic. It's one of the coldest places in the world. And look behind me. A polar bear on the ice.
Wow! It looks so fluffy and white. But how does it survive in such cold weather?
Polar bears have thick white fur that helps them blend into the snowy Arctic. And underneath that fur, they have a layer of blubber, a kind of fat, that keeps them warm.
But what do they eat? There's nothing here except ice.
Polar bears are expert hunters. They mainly eat seals, and they use the sea ice to catch them. They wait by holes in the ice, and when a seal comes up to breathe, they catch it.
Whoa, so the ice is really important for them to hunt.
Exactly. Polar bears need the ice to survive. They're also great swimmers and can travel long distances in the water to find food.
But what happens if the ice melts, Baba?
That's the challenge polar bears are facing right now. Climate change is causing the Arctic ice to melt, which makes it harder for them to hunt and find food.
That's sad. We have to protect the polar bears.
Yes, we do. By taking care of our planet and reducing pollution, we can help keep the ice around for the polar bears.
Did you know today we had the best adventure ever? I never knew camels lived in such hot places and polar bears in such cold places.
Yeah.
Camels in the desert and polar bears in the Arctic. Two totally different homes.
That's right. And both animals are specially adapted to survive in their environments. The dromedary camel with its hump and wide feet is perfect for the desert, while the polar bear has thick fur and blubber to stay warm in the cold.
I loved learning how they survive in such different places. Can we go on another adventure tomorrow?
Of course. There are so many more animals to discover. The world is full of wonders, and every creature has a story.
Now it's the time for quiz. Are you ready for a fun quiz to test what you've learned about dromedary camels and polar bears? Let's see if you've got what it takes. It's quiz time! What does a camel's hump store to help it survive in the desert? A. Water. B. Fat. C. Food. The correct answer is B. Fat. Camels store fat in their humps, which they can use as energy when food and water are scarce in the desert. Why don't camels sink in the hot desert sand? A. They have long legs. B. They have wide feet. C. They hop instead of walk. The answer is B. They have wide feet. Camels have wide, flat feet that spread out their weight, helping them walk easily on the soft, hot desert sand without sinking. Where does the polar bear live? A. The jungle. B. The desert. C. The Arctic. The correct answer is C. The Arctic. Polar bears are found in the freezing Arctic, where they roam on sea ice looking for seals to eat. How do polar bears stay warm in cold Arctic temperatures? A. They have thick fur. B. They hibernate all year. C. They live in caves. The correct answer is A. They have thick fur. Polar bears have thick fur and a layer of fat that keeps them warm even in the freezing Arctic temperatures. Why is climate change a challenge for polar bears? A. It makes the Arctic colder. B. It melts the sea ice. C. It causes camels to move. The answer is B. It melts the sea ice. As the Arctic warms, sea ice melts, and polar bears need that ice to hunt for food. Without it, life gets much harder for them. Have you ever wondered where tall giraffes and beavers live? Next time, we'll explore their fascinating homes. Get ready for an exciting adventure to their habitats.